Here's Levine for three. Knocks down the triple.
Levine's form is pure. That three-point shot is pretty.
Here's Eason. Hey, great D that time from Grant. Inside. Here's SGA. Yep, that one goes.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Eason, good.
James Harden just has his head on a swivel. This guy has such great recognition when a kick-out pass is needed.
Launches it. Offensive rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
For three, George. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
This guy practically automatic. Paul George in the catch and shoot. Look out.
In a lot of ways, Paul George has been the prototype of the modern swingman, Grant.
Yeah, 6'8", and with his versatile skill set, plug and play on any team. But health has been a challenge as of late. Now in his mid-30s, can he maintain that elite level?
James Harden, with the ability that he has both from a smarts, IQ, and skill standpoint, nice drive right there.
And great job to establish position and square up.
James Harden. Oh, got that one up quick. Harden's got 5.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. And we're going to have a jump ball.
It will be a rejump.
In transition, here they come. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
You love James Harden being opportunistic, gets the theft and sets a teammate for a transition opportunity.
Oh, Grant, they're on a nice run right now.
Yeah, offensively, they're making things look easy.
And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Boy, he had a clear look at it. Ooh, you hate to miss chippies like that.
Levine way outside. Cleveland again missing. Nifty move. And the layup by Sharp. Sharp's got his second basket of the game.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Pass to Levine. The three. Oh, he drains the three, and he'll go to the line for one more. It goes on Shaedon Sharp. And last season, the most efficient shooting season of Zach LaVine's career.
Yeah, B.A., 2.5% better in his free throw shooting. He would have had a 50, 40, 90 season on his hands, but his scoring is top tier.
Three-pointer, Harden. Drops in the three. Harden's got his third basket on the night right there.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Oh, my goodness. The quickness of SGA, the burst. It's like a blur.
Here's Sharp. And he jams it home with authority.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Now here's Klingon. Still without a bucket. Here's White. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Well, Derek White, fearless on the interior right there. Tremendous finish.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Zach LaVine is becoming a more rugged defender. He said, it takes a toll. I've always been in great shape, but you have to be strong, too. The mental side of it, digging deep and figuring out how to get it done and how much you want it. Now, I like taking on those challenges. Brian, back to you.
Making the commitment. All right, Allie, appreciate the report.
Yeah, getting really physical there inside. Now, Klingon knows this is just going to be part of the routine for him here in the league.
Taking 2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
Here's Easton. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. Easton's got 6 points.
And they are letting those threes fly from outside. Really in a great rhythm.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Clinging with a screen. 6 to shoot. And Gafford with the block.
Wow. A big body and not afraid to get physical. Daniel Gafford send it back.
Cleveland trails by 8. Levine surveys the D. Cleveland again missing. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Basket's good.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Pass to Levine. Here's Clingan. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
First, Clingan screens the defender out of the play and then capitalizes.
Blocking foul called on Zach LaVine. First personal foul. First team foul. Checking in for the away team, Ochai Agbaji.
Just 4 seconds left to play in the first. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Well, finishing quarter strong.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
With their offense clicking on all cylinders, they own that first quarter.
That's exactly the start you want. You take complete command. Now you've got to maintain that focus.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Well, when we talk about what it takes to win a championship, star power is often the first thing mentioned, Doris.
Well, B.A., we know that talent is what wins basketball games at any level. There's no question. You need one star, and more often than that, at least another. But really, overall roster construction is critical.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And so it's White with it. He brings it up for Cleveland. It's a 10-point game. To the paint. Stolen by Gafford. And here's the fast break. Here's Agbaji. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group. If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
Stewart outside. They double team Levine. Cleveland working the ball around now. Back to Stewart. And it's good. Credit Levine with the assist.
Well, just staying alert. Great setup that time by Levine.
Right wing. Brown with it. The rebound by Stewart.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
And Levine throws it down.
That elite athleticism of Zach LaVine. This guy loves to finish up high.
And that one's good. Sharp.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Three-pointer, Stewart. They get the rebound. George with a steal. And they're on the run. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. And so they foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Pass to Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Well, Daniel Gafford sets a solid screen, gets off it quickly, and gets a bucket.
To the inside. Levine. And Levine throws it down.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Gafford. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just another day in the office for Daniel Gafford. Collect an offensive rebound and put it back.
Outside for Levine. Fires the three. The putback. Shot clock at 5. And there's the drive. And the dunk by Levine.
Boy, defensively, you want to take Levine out of this rhythm. That means no open lanes to the rack.
A playmaker who can also score in bunches. I'm talking about Derek White, Doris.
I'm so glad you are, PA, because Derek White's big-time shot-making ability under duress of the shot clock. How many times does this guy get the ball with very little time on the clock, and he just stands calmly and delivers shot after shot?
And now we've got an intentional foul.
First team foul.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. White looking it over. Stewart outside. And it's good. Credit Levine with the assist. Stewart's got 5 points in the quarter. Here's Harden. Soft touch off the glass.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Cleveland trails by 11. Outside Levine. Stolen by Harden. He goes up. And then Harden with the jam.
Nice job by James Harden to leak out and get an easy opportunity in transition.
White can't hit. Here's Mann. And he caps off the break with a monster slam.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
And we've watched it for years, the floor-stretching ability of Levine.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. A different look for Cleveland.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Up top, Harden. 12 points for him.
So that's his second foul. Not a big deal yet, but you certainly don't want to pick up that third.
Well, James Harden might not be winning MVPs or leading the league in scoring like he used to, Doris, but he can still help you win games.
Oh, B.A., he demonstrated that he can command an offense as the lead guard. He can either score it at a high level or he can make sure he's a facilitator for his team. There is no doubt he contributes to winning in a big way.
For three, Klingon. Reed with the rebound.
If he's got that much space, he's got the green light. He just doesn't make it.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Might be undersized for a 4, but that vertical more than makes up for it.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Well, there's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
To the away team.
There's 6 seconds left to play in the second quarter. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. They lead by 18. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And SGA has got the ball here for the Cavaliers. They trail by 18. Grant outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Clingan with a screen. To the middle. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Yeah, be careful. Clingan can bring down the house.
And here's Harden. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his third foul so far.
First team foul.
Here's Harden. A 3 from the inbound.
With his length and athleticism and basketball smarts, how about the contest by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander? Excellent defense.
Outside Harden. Driving to the basket. And Harden with the slam.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. Here's Grant. No, stop it in there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. It's going to be on Tari Eason. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Well, I like how Jeremy Grant continues to work on his game. The jumper is coming along, and he remains an exceptional defensive player.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
I love that Cam Johnson is looking for the best shot available. What a pretty pass.
Nice shot by Harden.
James Harden.
Harden's got 7 now in this quarter.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
Outside for Grant. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, George with a steal. Down low. Harden can't hit. Cleveland trails by 19. Pass to Schroeder. Oh, stolen by Harden. Now Reed. Here's Harden. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Reed sets a screen. George outside. He takes it in. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. George has gotten his third basket of the night.
And some nights as a defender, you just shake your head because Paul George uses his outstanding reach to get through the defense. Boy, excellent start to this second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, LeBron James talked winning teams. He said to be successful, you got to have 1, possibly 2 stars, but at the end of the day, you have to have those soldiers around them. You got to have the supporting cast and the rest of those guys that are going to be ready to go. Back to you guys.
A team effort. Allie LaForce with the report. Thanks, Allie.
Well, you have to respect the career of Paul George. He has faced at one point a career-ending injury. He keeps battling to get back on the floor through constant injury.
SGA with a steal. Grant in the post. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, stolen by Harden. Pass to Agbaji. Now here's Gafford. Outside Harden. Here's the 3. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open and yet somehow comes away empty.
Well, Grant, you look at James Harden's capacity to generate offense. He is still at an elite level.
Yeah, a virtuoso with the rock. Even as he slows down, his ability to change pace keeps defenders off balance and creates for himself and others. It's just a thing tomorrow. Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
Well, I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
Gafford the screen. Here's Sharp. And the shot goes. Sharp's got 10 points.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
And an intentional foul right there. Well, you ask the older generation about load management. They'll bend your ear about back in the day, Grant.
Oh, yes, we will. But it's true that today's players average more distance covered per game, even if they're not walking uphill both ways. So you got to take that into account.
Just 5 on the clock. White can't hit.
That's about as good a job you can do as a defender. Affect the shot and grab and secure the rebound.
To the right side. Pass to Agbaji. And here's Sharp. Takes it inside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Yeah, not afraid to finish at the rim. Sharp, just relentless.
Here's Levine. They still need this. Gafford grabs the miss.
Boy, defense has to feel fortunate there. That's one he normally knocks down.
Back to Sharp. Blocked! And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Stewart. 32 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Clock at 6. Back to Eason. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And so Tuomas Isalo calls the timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
It's now an opportunity to take a break and talk about their strategy moving forward.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
19 seconds left in the third quarter here. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. Cleveland shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. And the technical free throw missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however. 12 seconds left in the third quarter. White for 3. Gafford grabs the miss. Here's Brown with the drive. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Delivering the blowout.
66.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And despite the NBA's popularity, some folks criticizing the wide-open style of play.
Yeah, you know, BA, some of the artistry is lost when guys are mostly hunting for open threes. But for some teams like the Celtics and Warriors, that's been a championship-winning formula. And, well, we all know it's a copycat league.
It's SGA with a drive. The deep 3 from Levine. Agbaji with a rebound. Here's the break. Here's Strother. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First team foul.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And the second free throw is good. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for Cleveland. On the wing, Levine. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Levine's got 19 points.
Levine cooking right now, and if I'm the defense, I'm trying to make sure I knock him off balance.
Outside Brown. Back to Collins. Pass to Brown. Collins a screen. The drive by Brown.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
And slammed that thing through.
A nasty two-hander. And the dunk by Gafford.
Oh, that was an absolutely vicious throwdown by Daniel Gafford. Go get him.
Outside Levine. On the take. Here's Stewart. Nails the baby hook.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. All right, Grant, as someone who played for and managed the U.S. men's national team, give us your all-time starting five.
And, I think I'll go with two of the program's all-time leading scorers, Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. And finally, you have to have Kobe Bryant because of just how he reset the culture in 2008.
Three-pointer, Stewart fires in the triple. Stewart's got 5 points now in the quarter.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
LaVine with it. Now Sharp defending. Outside, SGA. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. 4 on the clock. Lets the three fly. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
Well, the tremendous length at the guard spot that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander presents is a problem for a lot of defensive players.
Doris, from the 11th pick in 2018, the last year's league MVP. How did Shai Gilgeous-Alexander make that kind of leap?
Well, you don't get there without incredible work habits. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander puts time in the offseason to grow every single aspect of his game. There's also maturity he plays with beyond his years. You can't speed him up. He's a 3-level scorer, and he contributes to one of the most dangerous defenses in the league.
Reed sets a screen. Fires high post. And it's in there. Harden's got 9 points now in the second half.
Well, this is where James Harden's 3-level scoring comes into play. You want to take away the rim and the 3? No problem. He goes right to the mid-range.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one. He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Reed. Outside for Harden. And the shot goes in. Harden's gotten 4 this quarter.
One of the great NBA players one-on-one in the history of the game, James Harden, has got a rhythm, and that's trouble.
And founded back in 2020, the National Basketball Social Justice Coalition, still pushing for voting rights and eliminating bias in the justice system. A lot yet to be done, Grant.
Yes, indeed, B.A. And give them a follow. I mean, it's so much important work, and it takes all of us to really create the change we all hope to see.
Shot by LaVine, no good.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Here's LaVine. Oh, okay then.
Body control, flair for the dramatic, LaVine in style.
Outside Harden. Pass to Reed. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Assisted.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Fades back. And that doesn't go either for LaVine.
I'd go back to that shot again. That's a great look from the mid-range.
Harden's shot is good.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
To the away team.
The visiting club takes the win on the road.